Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you're having a great holiday season so far. I wanted to do a quick update before the end of the year, and as you can see from the title and thumbnail, it's not so great. The whole YouTube thing is not going so great. So the problem I'm running into is somebody is going through and claiming all of my videos as their own content, and all of my videos have been demonetized, and the channel is it just got completely dropped by YouTube. It's not in good standing because of the copyright claims. Therefore, it's just not doing well. It's doing the opposite of well, and it's really discouraging, and it's definitely bumming me out because it's been months now. I've been trying to fix this, and no matter how many times I claim the content as my own, YouTube prefers the person who made the claim, and there just doesn't seem to be much I can do about it, and I don't know why. So for those videos that it's the music that got claimed, that's easy. You can mute it, although I bought all of the songs. I have the license, the actual PDF license saying I can use all of these stock audio clips. It just doesn't seem to matter. Somebody will put that on YouTube, claim it as their own, and anyone who also uses that audio, YouTube will notify them and say it's theirs, and there's nothing you can do about it. There is something you can do about it, just doesn't work. So that is the problem I'm running into pretty much all of my videos. And then the best part is, like, it's the video. So the parts that don't have claimed audio, it's the audio from the video clips, literally me in the video. And so the channel is suffering because of it. If I switch this over, this is the year in review. I am down 176. This is a plus or minus, so if I lost 200 but gained 24, then that would be the number, just for examples. I don't know. I'm not that great at coming up with analytics for this kind of thing, but not good at all. So it sucks. You know, you're what do you do about it? So that is unfortunately what I've been dealing with lately, and yeah, it is kind of killing my motivation to make more content. I've really been struggling with the housework, not solely because of YouTube, but because it's looking actually really good in here. I'm finally starting to, like, take my time on things and not feel rushed. There's still a giant elephant in the room. That is the new bathroom that I want to put in. The plumbing is roughed in, but I just don't know enough about that kind of thing to really just hit it head on and knock it out quick. It is all, like, this whole process has been a learning the whole project has been a learning process, especially the YouTube thing, because it's still new to me, because I just don't dive into the little nuances of how everything works. I just make a video, upload it, and hope that it does really well. And everything was going really well for a long time, and then starting this house project seemed to have been the proverbial tombstone above my YouTube grave. So hoping that I can get out of this quick and get back to my roots would be really nice. The biggest obstacles, of course, are the problems with YouTube, but also the contractors that I've been hiring. So, and also animals. I've had so far a possum and a skunk running around in my basement. And I don't know, they have a series of underground tunnels or something, because I can't figure out how they're getting in. I only found one hole in the facade of the entire perimeter, and it was like the size of my fist. And maybe that's big enough. I patched it, but they're still coming and going. So I don't know. That's honestly the least of my worries. If you look at a skunk in your basement and say that's the least of your worries, then you need some help, and I need some help. So the other big issue is when I have enough money to hire somebody to do something, it just doesn't seem to work out. Everyone I've hired so far, electrician, plumber, roofer, who else? Somebody for laying down, putting in a sump pump. So far, the only person I've hired that has not given me any issues was this younger guy who does painting, and I just asked him, "Can you help me remove this wallpaper?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure." He shows up and he removes all the wallpaper, like in a matter of a couple hours. I'm like, that's insane. It took me so long just to get one little square done. But he even gave me tips on drywall that I didn't really follow because I'm terrible at drywall. But yeah, right now, much earlier in the year, when it was actually still cold, I hired somebody to put in, do some concrete work out back. And I did a patio off the back door, a sidewalk leading to the garage, and then it also connects to a wraparound driveway that goes to the front and side of the garage, allowing me to have almost 3 parking spaces, which is really nice, for if you count a car in the garage. So the issue is it was terrible. Like the quality of the work is awful. It took him forever to come out here. It's a subcontract, so he gets paid. Like I deal with him, and then he subs the work out to a team. And I don't know if they're new to concrete or what, but it just looks terrible. The aggregate was all brushed out, so it's like a really rough surface. You can't walk in it with bare feet. And the cut lines, they did the cut lines too late, and there's cracks everywhere. And at the end of the day, it just took them a long time to do the work, and the work was low quality. So is that enough to justify like getting it redone? Not really. It's fine. I'm not gonna be here forever, and it's fine. Over time, it may even smooth out, and that's okay. The problem though is they severed the electrical line to my garage, and this was back in July. So it has been however many months, 6 or 7, and it still has not been fixed. It's to the point where I don't know what to do, because a lawsuit's just going to be more money and more problems. The next option is Better Business Bureau, which is still on the table, but it just seems like every time I text or call, I get nothing in response. And then when I'm like, okay, I'm gonna open up a claim of my own or something, then they're like, oh yeah, we'll take a look. They don't take a look. I'm like, well, did you take a look? No. Did you come out? No. Did you hire an electrician? No. And it's really frustrating, because I lost out on a few months of warm weather to get my motorcycle out, because I can't open the garage without power. I try to lift it by hand, but it's too heavy. You can unlock it from the slide, the garage opener, whatever it's called, and lift it manually. But again, it's just too heavy for me. And if I open it a little bit, it doesn't stay open. If I lift it all the way, it just slams right back down. So I can open it, put a 2x4. I want it fixed, but it's not getting fixed. And I'm a really patient person, and this is testing me. So that is discouraging, and I know that I'm gonna have to hire somebody to help me with this bathroom, and I'm dreading it because you saw it the last video. I hired somebody to help me with this. It was the same plumber as before. He just doesn't. You got to really get on their case to be like, are you coming out? Are you coming out? Are you coming out? And I don't want to do that. It's just, I don't know. I want to hand somebody money and say, can you help me out? And I'll even be there to help you out. But yeah, so there's just a lot of issues. So that is what I'm dealing with. That is the update on the house. But again, everything is looking pretty nice so far. It's cozy in here. I got the fireplace going on on a TV. The cats are loving the castle back there. They get to look out both windows, and it's going well. I'm almost done with the hallway. I just need to hang one more door, and then once the doors are hung, I can paint them, do a little bit of trim, and then the hallway video will be done. And then it's just a matter of knocking out these back porches, doing some work on the outside, and then I can move on to the garage, clean it all out, and get an actual workspace. And that is going to be amazing to do. I gotta save some money because I want it to be nice, like insulated. That's really it. Just insulated, and maybe a heating and cooling system, because it just has the equivalent of 2 breakers. It doesn't have a sub panel, just 2 breakers essentially. So I got to be careful with how I run my equipment like the table saw stuff. You guys know. So if I can get to that point this year, that would be an absolute miracle, because it's been 6 or 7 months and I haven't even been able to get somebody to come out and fix the power line. So yeah, that's how it is. So yeah. Well, let's end it on a good note. Oh, we got a visitor. So yeah, ending on a good note. I am not giving up on any of this. There's not going to be, a point in time where I'm like, you know what, I'm going to move on to different things and just give up. Because this is still something that I want to grow and be a substantial amount of my income. But anyway, like I said, I am not giving up on any of this. I'm going to keep working, but you guys deserved a little bit of an update. It is something that is going to continue to grow in my mind because of the simple fact that I'm just going to keep working on it and keep fighting the good fight and make sure that things are going to go well, either soon or later, but I'm not giving up. Some more good things is, some of you might have noticed, I started a little side hustle called Brett's Tees, which I'm pretty excited about. I am a graphic designer by day, so I wanted to start doing some fun t-shirts. And it is a nonprofit because I set it up through Spreadshirt, and I have it set so that I don't actually make any income. Which is not a great business plan, but it's not about making money for the shirts. It's just something fun that I like to do. So the base price of each shirt is what Spreadshirt requires. Anything more would be income, but they're already charging too much for a shirt, in my opinion. That's another big thing, is like, why is it so expensive for a shirt? But it is per order, small quantity type of printing, which is why the price is so high. If I did like a batch of like 100 shirts, then yeah, it would be much cheaper, but that's not, they're sort of ready-made. So definitely give that a look. I really like how some of them are turning out. They're kind of fun. The main theme is just humor, really. Humor and just off the wall kind of stuff. Anything that comes to mind that I want to create. Another big announcement, if you've made it this far, thank you so much. I am actually going to be starting a second channel. There is a lot more information to come soon about that, but right now it's looking like it's going to be called Brett's Media. This channel, this channel's name changed to Brett's Builds. I have Brett's Tees and then soon Brett's Media. And that is because I don't really know what else to call any of this. It's just my art. So that's all it is. So this is going to be a wrap for now, going to be a wrap for the end of the year. I hope good things are coming for this channel, and I cannot thank you all enough for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing. If you're a new subscriber from this year, comment below because I want to know at least somebody tuned in this year. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys' time, and I will see you in the new year, and I look forward to making some more videos for you guys. Thanks.